Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rashmi, and in today's video we are diving into what it costs to live in Germany in 2025 as a family of 3. Whether you're planning to move here or just curious about the cost of living in Germany, this video is for you. I will give you a detailed overview of what to expect in terms of rent, groceries, childcare, transportation, and daily utilities. Let's go. So first up is housing. Housing is generally the biggest expense for a family, and Germany is no exception. The rent significantly varies depending on the city you live in. In big cities like Berlin, Munich, and Frankfurt, you will find the rent prices slightly on a higher side. For a family, you will need an apartment with 2 to 3 rooms and 80 to 100 square meters. And in these cities, the rent for such an apartment would generally cost from 1,500 to 2,500 euros per month. For example, the rents are also more affordable in Berlin compared to Munich, since Munich is the priciest city for the rents. On the other hand, the rents in smaller city and suburbs are usually lower. If you are living in a small town or outskirts of a city, you can expect a rent from 1,000 to 1,500 for a similar sized apartment. I live in Düsseldorf, and in Düsseldorf, the rent of a similar sized apartment could vary from 1,300 euros to 1,800 euros, which generally includes the basic heating, Nebenkosten, which is additional cost, which usually is for maintaining the apartments. Also includes parking, which sometimes is not negotiable. You will have to go for parking even if you have a car or not. And water. If you are lucky, you might also find an apartment for 1,100 to 1,200 euros, which few of our friends pay, but I think they're living in those apartments for quite some years now, and if somebody is looking for an apartment right now, that might be a magical exception. When it comes to heating, the basic heating estimated cost is included in the warm rent, but if your usage exceeds, you usually end up paying 50 to 100 euros per month extra for that. For most families, a monthly heating bill of around 60 euro is fairly typical. Then there is electricity bill. In Germany, it could be around 60 euros monthly average for a household. It's best to keep track of your usage since the rates would fluctuate depending on your usage, and I would suggest to utilize the long daylight that we have in summertime. Now the next very important thing to consider is internet, especially in today's day and time where many of us do home office. When you sign up for a new internet contract, it is common to pay for around 20 euros for initial 6 to 12 months, and the cost will typically increase from 40 euros to 60 euros depending on the package you are choosing. I have here a pro tip for you to save some money. When you're nearing your end of contract, which is typically around 2 years, you can negotiate the cost with your internet provider. Many providers are willing to offer great deals because they want to retain a customer. Now for mobile recharge, which is again a very important expense every month, you will generally pay at least 10 euros. And if you want to use more data, it could go higher. In Germany, you also have some providers which are expat friendly. For example, I pay around 30 euros each month, which includes unlimited calls across 50 countries in the world. Now the next big chunk of expense for most of the families, groceries. A family of 3 in Germany would typically spend somewhere from 300-400 up to 500 or 600 euros monthly, depending on your lifestyle and your eating habits. In Germany, you have some premium grocery stores like Rewe and Edeka, where the prices are a little bit higher. But you can also choose some budget-friendly places like Aldi, Lidl, and Kaufland, where you will find great deals. Now, as an Indian family, we also visit Indian stores once a month for our special ingredients and spices. Indian stores are also a little bit costlier than German stores. I have also made a video about grocery shopping in Germany where you will find some tips to save money, and you can watch that video with this link on top of the screen here or here somewhere. You can click that link and you can watch that video. Now as for dining out, you pay somewhere from 12 euros to 25 euros in a mid-range restaurant in Germany. If you go out several times a month, it could again add up from somewhere between 150 euros to 300 euros every month. You can always find cheaper options, especially for lunch specials. Or if you like to cook at home, you can also budget your money that way. Now, transport expense is another big consideration. In Germany now we have something called Deutschland Ticket. And with that, you can travel across Germany and use buses, trams, and regional trains by paying 58 euros monthly now. This amount was 49 euros last year and it has been increased to 58 euros in 2025. This is especially useful if you're not taking high-speed trains like ICE. But if you own a car, this cost may change for you. I will first talk about the fuel prices. Fuel prices are around €1.80 to €2.10 per litre. Plus, you have to account for insurance and maintenance for your vehicle, which can add up to around €200 to €500 monthly. If you're driving an electric car, electricity at home is pretty affordable if you can install a charger at your home. But you also have public charging stations. They are located across every city in Germany and on highways. And there the rate will range from 50 cents to 70 cents per kilowatt hour. Also, if you visit your office frequently, many companies would also have charging stations in parking, which are usually free or at a subsidized price. So this is also something very important to ask to the employer. Now, if you have a child, cost for childcare depends upon state where you're living in and also the family income. In North Rhine-Westphalia, from the age 1 to 2 years, public daycare fee is typically between 150 euros to 300 euros. Additionally, you will have to pay for the meals, which typically includes breakfast, lunch, and snacks for the children, and can cost somewhere around 70 euros to 100 euros. In some kindergartens, you might have to pay extra for some special fees or extracurricular activities. If you want to send your child to a private kindergarten, you can expect to pay somewhere from 800 euros to 1500 euros per month. These kindergartens are usually bilingual kindergartens, and language that is spoken there is English and German. So many new expat families moving to Germany, they initially go for a private kindergarten so that their child could settle into the new language and environment. And later on, once the child can speak German, they move to public kindergartens or public schools, which, by the way, in Germany has very high standards. Now the good news is, once your child turns 3, the public kindergartens are usually free of cost. Also, in Germany, as of now, January 2025, government pays around 250 euros per month for every child till they turn 18 years old. Keep in mind that the child subsidies are also available depending on the family income, and you can get some discounts based on that. If you have any questions about anything related to childcare, you have a government body called Jugendamt in every city. Now, gym membership, Netflix, and entertainment and other things would add extra to your expense, but many families in Germany enjoy outdoor activities like hiking, biking, exploring nature, going to parks, which are inexpensive or rather free. But if you want to entertain yourself at home, watching TV, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney, we rely heavily on digital media for our entertainment when we are at home. That can add the cost of around 5 euros to 20 euros per month to your expenses, depending on the kind of plan you're choosing. Recently, many of these digital platforms have introduced the cheaper options with advertisements, so that's really something to consider. For example, we pay for Netflix around 5 euros per month with advertisements and maybe a little lower quality. One thing that you cannot forget is the mandatory TV and radio tax, which is Rundfunkbeitrag, which is about 200 euros per year. This helps fund the public broadcasters. Even though the content is mostly in German, I think it is a great way to practice your German if you are learning it. Now, also if you're shopping, especially if you have a child, in Germany you have many stores for second-hand items. And I find this concept really great, especially for young children. You can buy their clothes and toys, books, puzzles, everything for half rate. I would definitely suggest you to explore these stores, and that way it will help you for your monthly budget. So all in all, a family of 3 can expect to spend somewhere around 2,600 euros to 3,700 euros every month. Germany offers a high quality life, but it is important to plan your budget accordingly. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe for more content about the life in Germany and other expat tips. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you want to share your own experience living in Germany. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Ciao!